Okay, we're live again. Look at my hairdo.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking water purification right now, this minute.
And why would you need that?
Because if you are out in the woods and you drink water that is just contaminated with bacteria and it's got chemicals in it and stuff, you get out there and you don't have medication, then you're gonna get sick. And if you don't have nobody out there, you're in a tough place, you know. So you just always want to have that extra, little. And it ain't like you got to carry some big kit about it. You know what we've got here is not.
Okay.
It's not.
We have a metal container. Now, why are we carrying a metal container?
Because you can boil water, and if you can't boil water in a plastic container, well, you can, but it's hard, okay? And you risk melting the plastic, and that plastic getting in your water, and that's worse.
Okay, so we painted it black to use 1/3 less fuel to bring this to a boil if it's black. You can wait for it to carbonize or to turn black on its own, or you can spray paint it and move on. Okay, this is just it's not a God design. It's just a stainless steel bottle. I think I picked this up at the Goodwill for about $1. Okay, I washed the devil out of it when I got it, and I sanitized it too. But you can get good stuff at the Goodwill.
That's true. That is true.
We also have a cotton bandana. And this little thing I just recently, as of 5 minutes ago, scammed off my wife. It's a
drain clean. It's like
a drain plug.
Yeah.
But cool about this, we'll show you in a second. And I don't know where you get these or how much they are, but my wife had one, she had two, and I scammed one. Like 5 minutes ago, didn't we, Emily? Legit. So this is now my kit, and she's got the other one. So, say you're at a stream. And you got the leaves, you got debris, this is to filter out big stuff, like not the microcardia stuff like giardia, but
the big stuff.
The big leaves, particles, mud, whatever. Now, you can do either way. We'll show both ways. Bandana as a fine filtration. This drain plug, drain screen.
It works just like a strainer.
Just like that. This will get the big stuff, and what it doesn't get, the bandana will get. Then you boil the water. You always have to boil the water. But this, you could do 2 bandanas, 3 bandanas.
Whatever makes you feel.
4. I have OCD. So you could even do a bandana with a layer of charcoal, a bandana with a layer of grass, whatever. Point is, this is simple, this is fast and crude. You can do it this way, or if you can put this in, like this, and put the bandana over top of it. Either way is fine. Either way is going to work. Tie this off and put it down or just hold it down in the creek, in the river, whatever, but boil afterwards, isn't that right?
That's always true, yes.
You got to boil afterwards, okay? So, what does the boiling do?
It takes out what little stuff that you can't, most get that, little stuff that you can't get out with this or the bandana.
Like the giardia, stuff that gives you the runs and the trots in the woods.
Yes, that's what the boiling does, and you want to do it for a decent amount of time. You don't want to just wait. I always just let it boil for 5 or 10 minutes. That's what I always done.
Now, you can do that if water is a premium. Letting it boil. They say you can, once it reaches a boil, everything's dead. I'm a germaphobe. Mm-hmm. I go for about 30 seconds to a minute afterwards. Depends on how much water I have. If I have a buttload of water, it'll go 10 minutes.
That's what I do. Really, 5 minutes or 10.
So, but Emily had this awesome idea with this. Well, with the strainer and the bandana and everything. See, kids, they open up your mind. Do they
really?
Not? Or young adults. I can't say kids. She's a young adult.
Really, I mean, it's I'll see a lot of people, and they'll go and they'll buy all this extremely expensive stuff, and that's cool. Like, you do you, that's fine. But also, if you've got stuff at home that you can use as resources, I just use it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot simpler.
And see, the thing with water, when it comes to survival, you need three things. You need food, shelter. Well, you need water, shelter, and heat. Food,
You can...
the average person go 40 days without food. I can go a little longer. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, food's in a 72-hour scenario, food should be the last of your concerns,
Right.
unless you're diabetic or something along those lines. But water. Start with your fire. With fire, you can make shelter, you can make water. Okay? And you always have a next fire mentality. So once you get the first fire started, how am I going to say this, Emily? Concentrate on ways of making your second fire, when you need it, easier to build.
That's always true.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on some char cloth.
I'm excited for that.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to do that and see you back shortly.